All right, we back live, y'all. Welcome back to Kingdom Cast. It's your host, Dynasty Champ Chuck. We back at it with part two of this week's episode, Chargers Week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all your social media platforms. My guy Country here on the top right, and we here with our special guest. He had some technical difficulties his way last night, but we got him here today. He's our top local music artist here in Kansas City. He's actually had his songs on multiple shows, from Ozark, you name it. He's also dropped multiple Chiefs anthems in the past. He dropped his latest project called "The Crown Is Heavy." I'd like to welcome our guy Wallace Bee to his first appearance on Kingdom Cast. How you doing, Wallace?
I'm good, fam. Thanks for having me, dog. I wish we could have worked it out last night, but the FAA got their own thing, so
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, you just dropped your project called "The Crown Is Heavy." You took a long break from music. It's been about like 5 years.
Yeah.
So what made you get back in the booth all of a sudden and drop this project?
Before I answer that, the reason I took the break was really a lot of the stuff that Kendrick talking about right now. Like, it's just crazy. Like, the game ain't what it was. Like, it's just different. Like, completely. They don't value the same things that made artists who they was. So it's just different. But I always loved it. But the reason I did the project was based off of, I got motivated. I was actually out in Cabo, and that was when I seen the little clip from the Raiders player with the Kermit the Frog thing or whatever. And I was just like when I seen that film, a part of me, it's like, we be in Twitter spaces all the time. People say stuff all the time, talking about us all the time. But when I seen that, it was different. It was like, okay, it's too far now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like I gotta say something because I know they can't say it. Ain't nothing they can say, So it's like, let me just make a whole project that's just getting at all these teams, everything. And it was cool, like the whole process. I got to work with Jazz at 64 111. He's one of the best in the city. But
shout out to him.
Shout out to Jazz.
Yeah, that's the homie. So we did that together. It's just me and him,
So that's what's up.
Jazz good people, man. Jazz cold with that. He'll make you sound. He made me believe I was a great rapper once upon a time.
Hey, Jazz one of them ones.
I might have 2 hours still left on my block out there from 2008.
That's what's up.
No, I think I used it up. Jazz, I had 2 hours left, so I think Jazz got me though.
Hey, I'm impressed about the 2 hours. I'm gonna be like, hey fam, you can roll them over to me.
Hey. He gonna be like, boy, he used this 10 hours. I spit a rap and Jazz was like, why? Why did you even say that? Like, where was you going with that? I love him. He brutally honest, but he was right. So
he one of them honest dudes. That's how we got through the record for real. Like, we had a lot of ideas, and we just bounced ideas off each other and just went from there. Really.
No, but Jazz is great people, and he's serious about his craft. And if you want your stuff to sound right, go holler at Jazz for real. He'll tighten it up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Jazz taught me the power of sequencing and mixing and mastering.
Yep.
Two things that they sound very small, but if you really want to be successful in this game, sequence your project right and make sure it sound right, because it's a it don't sound right, you wasting your time.
It's a big difference when you can
a lot of people don't know. They just want to. I'd have been out the game for so long, but a lot of people don't realize that how important that is, bro. That your album flows. That's why if it's all top heavy, I'm gonna just listen to these first three and then I'm skipping the rest of that. But if you can mix them in there and let it flow, so I can listen to the whole thing, and that's old school, because they only listen to it track by track now. So
exactly.
But I still think sequencing is a important thing. Also, stop rapping over y'all vocals. It's trash. Stop doing that. Y'all sound bad. I'm telling y'all. Yeah. As a failed mixtape rapper, stop rapping over your vocals, bro.
Ad lib track only. Ad lib track only.
Hey, these are small things, but they very, very important, bro. I swear to God, they are.
It's
If
the
you want to
difference.
be a musician, bro, for real.
Yeah, it's the difference in being like an artist and a rapper. That's kind of what it. That's
We
really
got
what.
a lot of rappers out here that
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So let's get into your background as far as like you being a Chiefs fan, man. Because I know some people today, they still holding allegations against you, like whether you're a real Chiefs fan or not. But I know the background story about all that. But yeah, man, what made you grow up to be a Chiefs fan, man? Let's get into that.
Man, it was crazy because I was born in Alabama, and my family, I grew up partially in Alabama, and then you
Tuscaloosa.
Dothan, right down in the corner. And so like growing up, my first cousin, well, my sister's first cousin, she my half sister. He played for Alabama, Kevin Jackson, and he actually led the SEC in interceptions. So I used to always go to Alabama, watch the Alabama. I was always repping Alabama, and
Right.
Derek Thomas played for Alabama. So I was repping. So I'm repping. Derek Thomas growing up. Then we moved to KC. Like I was 10, 11, and then my dad took me to that. My first game was that Seahawks game when it rained like crazy, and it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
postponed and all that. And from
yeah.
that,
That was a
from
Monday night football game, right?
yep, yeah. And it from that moment, like, shoot, I was just repping the Chiefs. I always was kind of repping them from Derek Thomas being there, but just going to the game and just experiencing everything. And my dad knew, he actually knew one of the Seahawks players. He played with him in college, Howard Ballard. That's how we even got the tickets to the game. He just hooked it
That's
up, and then from there, man, that's just what I was repping from the whole time. It's crazy because a lot of my family, they from Missouri in the 40s. And you might not, I don't know if you know Pat Clark, but a lot of them people,
Man, I've been looking for him in the daylight with a flashlight, man.
yeah, a lot of his,
Mr. Clark. My
yeah,
my uncle supposed to hook me up with him, but it's
yeah,
crazy that you mentioned. We're gonna rap about that afterwards. But yeah,
yeah,
Pat Clark.
we all family through there. So like,
That's what's
and
up.
but I was on the Kansas side, so like I was, it's funny because I spent a lot of my from 12 to I guess what 17, 18, I was on the Kansas side, but then my adult life, if I wasn't living in LA or living in Denver, then I was in the Missouri side, so it's like I didn't spend more time over in Missouri, which is crazy because I remember I used to, how that rivalry be. You look over on it, it's
Yeah,
like, oh, nah, I don't mess with it. Now it's
yeah,
like I kind of see how people be feeling about Kansas. Like, nah, I ain't going over to Kansas. I ain't going over. But it's cool to see it developing, both sides developing, and that's what mattered, dog. The whole metro developing, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, we done came a long way.
Yeah.
I don't think it ain't as bad as it used to be. Kansas and Missouri. I don't think so.
Nah. It's not.
Kansas City versus St. Louis still cracking though. So
Exactly.
yeah. That's still
that's
a thing.
forever going. Sorry, D Mac. That's forever gonna crack, bro.
Exactly.
We
Absolutely.
don't care about y'all dirty arts, bro. No,
Damn, you're calling the arch dirty. That's
no,
crazy.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
It is dirty though. They probably don't clean
I got a lot of people in St.
Oh
Louis,
shoot.
man. Shout out to the STL, man. Don't cross that bridge, though. Don't
Oh,
cross
Oh
that
yeah,
bridge.
oh.
yeah. You don't want to go to the other side of that.
Nah.
Mm-mm. But yeah. Another thing, whilst I know you used to be a 5-star recruit, man, in football. Like you was really one of them in high school.
I ended up
What are
I ended up being so my senior year, I got hurt my junior year. So
Mhm.
on rivals, I was technically a 4-star. When I
Okay.
left my senior year, I was 3-star. That's what's crazy because I switched
Okay.
positions. I switched from quarterback to receiver. Then they put me as athlete. Then
Hmm.
they had me as like a 3-star, which was crazy. But yeah, man, if you look at the old Metro Sports tapes, I'm on there.
Hmm.
I ain't get a Simone Award. They I think Temple won it my senior year, and then somebody else won it my junior year. One of the Olathe North running backs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So you started off as a quarterback and went to running back?
No, I started
Oh.
off as a receiver, but they put me at quarterback my junior year. I started as quarterback, but then I switched. I got hurt, and then when I came back, I played receiver. But then I switched back to quarterback for a little bit. So it was just a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Travis started as a quarterback, really.
Yeah.
He went to
Yeah, he did.
Cincinnati as a quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That's
He shot.
crazy. Them stars that throw you off. You go from 5-star to everybody looking at you to 3-star, and it's still a lot of people looking at you at 3 though.
Yeah.
But not
But
as
I was
many.
more DB. That's what's crazy. I got like they wanted me to play DB. That was really what it was on because I had like the most interceptions in Kansas at one point in like history. But I
I
don't
didn't know what they wanted to do with you.
Yeah, I was on the interception tip. That's what I was on. But I don't know them records no more. I just know in the Shrine Bowl, I do still got the record for the most interceptions in the Shrine Bowl. I had 3 in the East-West Shrine Bowl out in
That's what's
Emporia.
up. You still get your Al Bundy on? You be like, yeah, back in my.
Fam, my dad got my highlight tape. It's a professional made highlight tape with like songs on it and all that. I ain't heard it in like probably 15 years, but I need it, dog. I need
That's
this
dope,
for spaces. I need to have it for spaces so I can put clips on there when people be talking crazy. Just to be like, you don't know about this. Look at this.
That's the thing that because a lot of people talk about the game but never really played it. Like
that's true.
And not and then there's levels to that too. Because I played in the street and in the in the hood and wherever we was at. And then there's a difference between playing intramural and playing in high school. You know what I'm saying? It's differences.
Yeah. College taught me a lot. When I got to play against them boys from Florida and Texas and all that, that's when I realized, like, offensively I was good, but I wasn't as dominant, but defensively I was still right with, because I feel like my knowledge for the game, I understood how to play certain, zones in corner, or if I'm got to man somebody up that's faster than me, I know to give them a little bit of, like I knew the game better.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so man, let's go and get into this album a little bit, man. So The Crown is heavy.
Yeah.
The first song, Aim, the intro, like, just getting it warmed up. You shout out a lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know if you saw my text. I was like, this project is so hard. I'm gonna forgive you for not giving me a shout out on your album at all. So,
it's not even like that. You know what's good? You know what's good about that? It's a part 2 to this whole thing. All we got to do is just finish the job.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you notice the beat switch in that record.
Yeah, definitely.
Just remember that it do that. Then so when part 2 come out, you'll see what's on the other side of that.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, like, what was the entire concept behind Aim, man? Like, why'd you start out that way, just in general?
Because it feel like, people always taking shots at us like, oh, the referees or this and that, or, y'all be winning only because Mahomes and that's it. Like, people just take a lot of shots at us. So it's like, I feel like this was us kind of aiming back. I dissed a few people in there that I feel like they be saying the most about us, always doing, it's just a lot of, it's one of them things that we watch the Patriots go through, and I feel like we never, when you look at the Patriots time frame, they didn't have what we had. They was good and just basic and good. We good and got swag and like appeal, and you know what I mean? It's a whole thing new that come with our set of being good. So people don't like that. They hate it even more than before, I think.
The difference is we know we good too.
That's a fact.
And they coach wouldn't allow them to say, no, we pretty good. But our coach let us have some personality. Like Bill Belichick wasn't having that swag. He even shut Randy Moss down. Like, nah, bro, chill. All we do is win games, baby.
Yeah.
Travis wouldn't have made it on the Patriots. All that
Hell
dancing
no.
is nah. Get him out of here.
Yeah, they would have got a first round or two for him, man.
Yeah, they would have flipped him for some more defense. But nah, that is we not see the difference between our the Patriots. Patriots been they wasn't like successful like continuously. It was like, but they was just good the whole time. It was like, no, they not terrible or nothing. They never was like bad, but they was good like for 20 years for
Yep.
real. You know what I'm saying? So we just on a really hot streak. Like this is we on a crazy roll right now. You know what I'm saying? So just
Yeah.
hold on, buckle up.
We got all the pieces. We got all the pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we young
absolutely.
too.
But yeah, that's what that song is. It's just, from that perspective, like we aiming down at them, like because that's what we doing right now.
Mm-hmm. For sure. So yeah, the next joint, man, Red Yellow Sunday. I ain't gonna hold you. This track pretty much sounds better than Black and Yellow Wiz, like damn near. You know what I'm saying? It's like we rocking red and yellow. Hey yo. Yeah, that joint was hard. Looking like a chief. Okay, so what was behind that one, man?
When I made that record, it was more of I'm trying to come with something I could hear at the stadium.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's what that record was based on. It was more of a, soon as I heard the beat, shout out to Caddy. Caddy did all my beats. Dude is amazing. He's one of them ones. And it's just a record where I felt like, okay, what would I want to incorporate at the stadium that people can vibe to, or something like in the parking lot. And that's pretty much where that record comes from. It's not nothing specific as far as like where it was inspired. It's just a matter of, it's a performance type record, I feel like.
Absolutely. Like, hey, listen, Chiefs Kingdom. Yeah, y'all better be blasting that next Monday.
For
Next Monday
real.
when we play the Saints. Y'all better be blasting that in the parking lot, man.
Hey, for real. I done got nothing but good feedback, fam. Like, and I'm just happy that we got something to ride to this whole season. Because this is the most, if we being real, since Andy, Travis, and Patrick been together, this is the most important season. If we being real.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to set ourselves apart from, history, from what other people done did in the past.
Right, because 6 others have tried and 6 others have failed. So it's our opportunity to be the first ones to do it. And we got a great chance of doing this. So
yeah.
But yeah, and on to the next one, man. Chiefin on Canal. Yeah, this is one of my favorite joints, man.
Okay.
We be chiefing when we roll up. And then this is where you address all the haters in spaces.
Yeah.
So I see you took shots at multiple people on this joint, man. And then you clowning at the end, you know what I'm saying? Like we in New Orleans for the Super Bowl, give me some gumbo, some crow.
Bro, when I was in that accent, I was just trying to think about my homies that I got that live down here in the French Quarter. I'm like, they gonna be like, this boy that lost his mind when they trying to sound like us. Yeah. Hey, I had to do it because I truly believe, like, that's gonna be the vibes. I think we're gonna be down there. I think we the team to pull up to New Orleans. But yeah, that track was really important. That was actually, when I go back and look at how I wrote this project, that was the first song I wrote. I originally titled that song Chiefs Hate Alliance. And I was going to go even more. And I took a lot of stuff out. Like I went too far, kind of. Like I went too far on some euphoria type stuff. And then I had to take, so I'm like, hold up, this is supposed to be friendly, like this is supposed to be, little spaces type. Let me take some of this stuff off of here. And then I switched it up and just made it more like, Chiefin on Canal, because I was going in. Because you know how they be talking. It's easy to lose your, next thing you know, you yelling and cussing at somebody from a different fan base.
Yeah.
It's the fact they got control of them mics. That's what kills. They mute you in the middle of your point, or they just dismiss your whole point, and then it's like, I ain't gonna even bring his name up because he pisses me off.
Yeah, interrupting you, and then you gotta talk about the interruption, and then it's crazy. I know what you mean.
Yeah, like let me get through it, bro. Let me say what I gotta say.
Yeah, but that's what that record initially started. That record is what made me be like, I for sure have to do a whole album, because in my head, I wanted to do more than that. I wanted to address more than what's going on right now with that. So I was like, yeah, we just gonna do the whole project.
Yeah,
That's my
joint.
favorite record to just listen to. Like, I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper's rapper. Like, I love to listen to people just kind of just rap and spit. So that's actually my favorite record on the whole project.
Yeah, I think I played that song more than any other song on his album. I ain't gonna hold you.
And it got a little double meaning on the hook. Like, we be
Exactly.
chiefing when we roll up. So it's like,
yep.
after you roll up, you chiefing. So
yep. I definitely caught the double entendre for sure.
So Chuck didn't prep us about this interview, so I haven't gotten to listen to none of the album. We just we having Wallace 15 minutes before the show starts. But anyway,
bro, I even told you on the I was gonna put the promo on about his album and stuff, and you didn't even buy it.
Yeah, but you didn't say here's a link to the album, bro. Listen to this.
You'll like it.
I did put the link. Like
I
right
didn't
in the tweet, I put the link.
I'm putting it.
Okay. Then I apologize. Then maybe that's my fault.
Yeah,
I listen to Tidal, bro.
Hey, I be on Tidal too.
Yeah,
I'll find it.
Yeah, it's on there. Tidal too. But yeah, the next one it's called Blam. Ball like a motherfucker. Ball like a motherfucker. Ball. Yeah.
Hey, I did that based off of, like, in KC, we have a lot of our own lingo, like or certain, especially from the Missouri side, people just got certain things we always said growing up, like, and it just the whole city say it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of people, they kind of forget you could keep, making up more stuff. So I really saw that as like a way to make it our own thing. Like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do this. Whenever we talking about the Chiefs, this is what the acronym is, like, and that's just kind of how I came up with that.
And you mentioned that acronym like I think on 2 different occasions before that song even came on this album. Yeah.
Yep. On the first record on AIM. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you got to do it, man. Get that call back. So you say, yeah, I heard it on the other song. I'm gonna call it back, and then here go the theme song for it. So you like, oh, okay, all right, exactly. Now I get it. You know what I'm saying? So smart move. I'm respecting it. I'm respecting it.
That's what I was on. But yeah, me and the homies been saying it here and there, and here and there. But if it catch on, it catch on. If it don't, then hey, it's just a smooth song to ride to.
Exactly. So the next one, man, 3P Flow. This is when you really got in your I'm in the booth, you know what I'm saying, got like your vicious type of moment right here on this joint.
Yeah, man. That record, it was a must, because it was like, that record is really what made me do the other records how I did them, because it was in my mind, I just kind of wanted to make sure, it's a lot of different types of Chiefs fans. People come from different backgrounds. Everybody like different type of stuff. That song is real relatable for like sonically for like a strange music type of fan, or somebody that like, the rapidy rap stuff or whatever, like that's kind of the angle that I took with it, just based off of, we in the Midwest and a lot of people do rap fast. Like, that's just what it is. So I was like, I can't do the album without having a record like that, at least a little bit, So I just kind of picked that beat because it got that little snare with it, and I just kind of switched my flow each time that it came in. I just kind of was punching in with it. So yeah, it was smooth. I like that one.
Yeah, shout out to Tech, man. Yeah, underground legend.
Shout out to Tech, man.
Always.
Oh, I need to get with Tech, because Tech be making that money, man. It ain't no.
Hey, his project. I still be listening to it in the gym. His last project, it's crazy. He still got it, dog. Like you could listen to a Tech song right now and then go listen to a Tech song back whatever year you want to, and you cannot tell me that he lost anything. If anything, he just still getting better. It's crazy, dog.
He always could rap. You could never doubt that. It don't matter the face paint, the hair, the none of that. He can rap. That was never the problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? From Road Dogs to Diamond and all them over there on this, man, you know, that's right around my hood anyway. So I always respected him lyrically as a rapper. Like, he can always rap.
It's crazy you say that. Like, you brought up that whole the way they used to look at him and do all that. Chuck, I ain't trying to mess up your order, but that's why I said in 15 the same thing that they did to Tech, because, like, you know, they didn't want to let him in the gate. They didn't want to respect. They didn't want to give him no, because he was different. He was just too. So they was like, you know, like, nah. And then now it's different. now you gotta respect.
Man, you can't even watch an episode of Drink Champs without them bringing up Tech Nine or something. When it comes to touring or when it comes to merchandising, they always bring up Strange Music. They always bring up Tech Nine.
Hey man, that's how you know he got a lasting impression on the game.
Nah, he respected. He respected, bro. Tech been doing it since we was kids.
Like, look, you know how dope you gotta be to have your song on Madden.
Yeah,
as an underground artist.
Underground.
Like,
as an underground.
Hey,
that's
when
impressive.
Eminem is shouting you out, like, hey, he can rap.
Hell yeah.
You can't stub your nose. You can't be like, oh man, who is Eminem? I don't know, one of the greatest rappers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can't sneeze at that, bro.
The first big
Tech
show
Nine is Tech Nine.
The first big show I ever did, Tech put me on it at the Beaumont, when it was the Beaumont in Westport.
I remember that.
And man, I still thankful to this day. I opened the show and went crazy, did the best I could. Next thing I know, I look on Facebook the next day, I got like 200 new people in me. Hey, that was dope. This crazy, this, and I'm like, damn, bro. Like, yeah, it's all love with Tech, man. I ain't got to do a record with him yet. And I think a lot of that is based off of, you know, I took that time away. You know, I took the time away to get my businesses straight, get my life straight, and just kind of get away from the game. Because when I was in LA, that stuff will bog you down, dog. You run into a lot of stuff that just you realize, like, even the stuff that's going on right now with Diddy and all that, like, it's so many different types of rabbit holes out there that people trying to get over on you or use you or figure out a way to infiltrate their way in so that if they help you, now you got to pay them or something or this, and it's just, it was too much. Like, I was just like turned off by the whole business side of it, the industry side of it. So that's really why I kind of stepped away. But hopefully, man, I'm gonna put out a couple more projects here within the next 12 months and then just try and build that steam back up. But yeah, I love to do a record with dude one day.
Yeah, everybody wants that, you know, that rub.
Yeah.
Tech still got it. Rich still got that rub. If you do a song with Rich, that's still a blessing to you.
Hey, Rich,
who else? Popper show a lot of love. Shout out to the Popper.
Yeah, shout out to the Popper, man. Matter of fact, I'm rocking the IMKC shirt right now.
Yeah, he got the store over there on Ward Parkway, right?
Yeah. I've been seeing Pop all the time.
Okay.
We went to an Arkansas State Fair, man. Just real quick. I was riding with Tech. This is when he with Pop. He had damn, what's that song Popper used to have? It was Pop. He had just dropped it too. Anyway, we went to Arkansas. We riding, and my boy, I told him, go get some sleep, man, because you ain't really slept. So instead of sleeping, he went to this girl house. So me, Pop, we in this truck. This nigga driving. Next thing I know, this nigga. And I'm like, bro. Papa woke up and said, I'm driving the rest of the way. I'll never forget that. Every time I see him, I remind him too.
Hey, I can hear it in his voice too. Him saying, bro. They call me Walt Lee.
It was hilarious, bro. My bro almost fell asleep, and Pop woke up like, "Nah, I'm driving, bro. Hey, come on, man."
Yeah,
So every time I see Popper, I remind him of that, man. That was hilarious.
yeah, he's
That's funny.
cool, dog.
But yeah, that's hilarious. So we get to the next joint. 100 yards of running. Pull up in the
Ooh.
club, then we spin like 100. Till I got it like Pacheco running. Dog.
Hey, this I ain't gonna lie. So like the young demographic, this their favorite shit. They've been hitting me up non-stop about this record. Like, and it's crazy to me because I knew in my head I had to do something like this, but I didn't know they was gonna mess with it for sure. You know what I'm saying? But man, my young homies and a few people I ain't even know adding to me on Snap crazy. Like, this your song, this your song, this you need to do. This is the one thing I hate though. This you need to do more songs like this. You need to do this. It's like, but as a rapper, being somebody who could really write and rap, you don't like doing songs like that. You can do songs like that, the little lazy flow with the auto tune and all that. Some people can do songs like that, but you don't. That's not your what you love to do, you know, because you're not really showcasing your. A lot of people could kind of do that, but
That be the song you hate the most. You be like, ah.
I would, but the beat just so hard. It's hard for me not to. I do be riding to this record a lot. I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, I had to do that. And shout out to Pacheco. That's my boy Jay Lee. He like good friends with Pacheco. They talk every day, kick it. So he didn't hook me up with a few things like it. So I got nothing but love for Pacheco. He didn't let me come kick it with them in the parties and all that type of stuff after the wins and all that. So like, yeah, dude, if out of anybody on the team that I would say like I'm cool with is him. He the only one that, you know, I could be like, yeah, I got somebody that's day to day with him, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up this question from DD.
Yeah,
It's a good
I was about to
question.
say that.
What about the younger generation in KC, MB, 58, Kai Colors, my dog, D Walk, Sleazy World? You think about doing songs with them? I add on my boy G Watts, Asan. Who else out
Shiroshi.
there?
Hey, G
Hiroshi.
Watts nice.
Yeah.
Me and G Watts actually was we might got a record together a long time ago, but it didn't come out.
G was supposed to do the theme song to Kingdom Cast. I'm still looking for you, G.
Yeah, he the
Nah,
homie.
G, my dog.
I've been knowing him for a minute. But
He good people.
all them dudes, I listened to Sleazy like crazy 2 summers ago, nonstop. And I realized like, you know, they whole movement is just it's cool to see somebody from KC get that much mainstream, you know, jump out the gate. You kind of didn't know if that was even a possible thing for somebody to do that out the gate. So for him to do that, that was cool to see. You know, you don't really see that. But yeah, his music on point. D Walk, I was in Atlanta and they put on a few of his songs in the club when we was down there for the game. Man, word for word, like whole club.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
he
good.
one of them ones. I really only as far as the other ones, I ain't really get into the other 2 artists he mentioned yet. I think I've heard a few songs just being around, but them 2, D Walk and Sleazy, yeah, I love to work with them. I gotta get my catalog up though before I do that. I gotta prove some. I do feel like right now I got something to prove, you know, because I've been away. So it's like, let me get 2-3 projects out, and then, you know, we'll see where I'm at.
It's
Yeah.
it's a lot of new talent around the city, man. That's doing their thing, man, and reaching their goal. Like Royal Chief, and we didn't even mention him. He's dope too.
He not.
Yeah, I
I
mentioned
actually
him.
listen to him. I seen him on Twitter, and then next thing I know, I'm listening to him. He can flow. He like a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
Yeah.
nice with it.
Yeah.
We was watching the fight. What fight was that, Chuck?
Yeah, that was when Wilder and Fury fought.
Yeah.
You and him came over.
Yeah,
Came
he
over and
played
watched
it,
the
and
fight.
he was like, "I said, I heard that bar." He was like, "You caught it?" I was like, "Yeah, nah." He was like, "Okay." I was like, "Yeah,
And
nigga, you on point."
this
You
album
know,
ain't even
rappers
dropped.
You hear?
I
Yeah.
used to be a rapper, but anyway, when you hear a bar, you be like,
You
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. I heard it because you
That's
try to hide it, man, and you try to use your wordplay and be as creative as you can. But a rapper get it, be like, boy, you should
hey,
have said it like this, boy. If you would have came back with that, ooh, like. But it's fun, man. It's fun catching other bars. It's catching that wordplay, catching that all that. You be like,
it's crazy you said that because it's one rap, it's a bar on the album that ain't nobody really said nothing yet, but one rapper did. He was like, just that off alone, I already knew he was
yeah,
on a different level. So on Chiefin on Canal, I say damn, what did I say? I said let me see. And we got Mahomes, so we legit. On the other side, you facing Chris. He like the man that played at Pitt.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
he like
that bar was
yeah,
crazy.
he just
That bar
retired,
was
but he the
crazy,
shit.
dog.
You try to
Golly,
ram into my ship, your 99 problems will exist.
golly, that was crazy.
Hey, but yeah, that
yeah, I like that.
one of my homies was like, "Hey, fam, you was on some shit right there when you said that."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's like I said, fam. That's type of stuff rappers like to hear. That's why I told you that's my favorite song on the whole project.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you went crazy with that Aaron Donald bar right there for
Yeah,
Chris Jones. That
that's
was
funny. You picked it up.
golly.
Yeah, that's crazy. You picked it up too.
So yeah,
That's-
but yeah, man, back to what we was referencing Tech Nine earlier. 15. That's like the first song that we seen on Twitter and on your Apple Music. And shout out to Man Myth Legend, cutting up that video, doing the highlights and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, basically a Patrick Mahomes theme song. Rep the team 15.
Yeah.
Do your thing 15.
Mhm.
So yeah, you did a good job of being creative with that joint.
I could tell I've been listening to the album because we skipped the one. We skipped the one.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. Wanna be us. That was
It's
that
two
was the one before that. Let's go to
it's
that
two
one.
people who favorite song that is that I know out the gate.
Yeah.
I think that's Gina Bobina favorite song.
Mm-hmm.
And then this Chiefs Susan, that's her favorite song. But it's
Mm-hmm.
a few people that like that. But that was another record that's kind of like the Chiefs one in the way that the Chiefin on Canal one, because I'm going at the other fan bases in the second verse like crazy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely forgot about Wanna Be Us, man. I definitely skipped that one. My fault for that.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but
Me, not me and DG, but DG been putting together a game day playlist,
Okay.
and he's been adding local. If you notice, and all of y'all that's been following us, if you notice, he been putting local people in there every week. So just to find that gem, and he putting me on people that I ain't heard. So I'm like, yeah. So check out DG playlist. We be tweeting it at the Kingdom Cast, and like he said, AIM and 15 gonna be on there pretty soon. So
Okay.
we kind of do a theme every week. Like when we did the Cincinnati, it was like all diss songs, and
Oh,
like this week is like all West Coast. So we. Hey, DG working. I see you, bro. He got that new logo. He out there going crazy.
hey, I'm already knowing because when I first got on Spaces and he was doing stuff I didn't even know you could do. Like he mixing is crazy. It's sounding like it's in my actual, like it's mixed and mastered coming out the thing. I'm like, damn.
yeah, DJ be putting it together, man. So yeah, that's one of our guys, man.
Hell yeah.
Uh, but yeah, after Wanna Be Us, man. Of course, 15.
Yeah.
Like the very first track. Patrick Mahomes theme song, all that stuff, bro. I just wondered, man, like I just wondered if that song even got out to Patrick Mahomes yet, bro. Because I mean, that would be dope if that actually got there,
I
bro,
ain't gonna
and he
lie.
shouted you out.
I did get word that it did get to him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's frustrating, dog. This was crazy. I watched his interview when Kareem came back. Then I watched Kareem interview. Then I watched Andy Reid interview. And all three of them said the nose clean part.
Yeah,
like he kept his nose clean. I'm like, hey fam, y'all
they definitely
playing
listen
right
to
now.
it. They definitely listen
Did
to
they hear
it.
it? Did they hear it?
Oh yeah, because so dude that owned a cigar bar, my boy William up in North Kansas City on Burlington, right next to my smoke shop. He cool with Coach Merritt. and he sent him the
Yeah,
song
shout out to
directly.
Dave.
And then Coach Merritt hit him back immediately, like, "Hey, this is crazy, blah blah blah. I'm gonna send this directly to Pat." So he sent it to him, but I ain't never really follow. I don't like to get in people's face and follow up on type of stuff. If it get closer to playoff time, and it seemed like we got that week where it's, they could chill. People ain't really got to worry about football that week and this and that. That's when I'm gonna reach out and try and be like, "Hey, what?"
Coach Merritt is a solid dude, man. You follow up with him.
Yeah, I'm
He
going.
really is.
But when it's mid-season, this season time, people focused on what they got to do. I ain't expecting, for them to go out their way and be like, "Hey, he got the heat right now." Like, nah.
We talked to somebody, me and Chuck, and I was like, "Yeah, man." He said, "After New Orleans, hit me up." I was like, "Dang." But nah, he's super busy. Like, I know he's busy right now, but he was like, "Yeah, after New Orleans, baby, hit me up." I got, what do you say, Chuck? I got like a week for y'all after New Orleans. But, nah, they do be busy. Nah, but Coach Merritt is a solid dude, man. We got to meet Coach Merritt out in St. Joe this year. He was real nice, man. Gave us the DB for life and working with
DB's
that.
on 3.
Yeah, DB's on 3. Yeah, so yeah, man, you never know. That locker room be popping. You never know when your music hitting in there.
Hey, that's true. That's true. I just hope that by them saying that, it's because it's been in their ear.
Right.
It's crazy. All 3 of them said it. That's all. But and then as far as Kareem, that song I did 2020, the week of the Super Bowl, right before we won.
That's crazy.
It's like,
that's crazy.
Hey, fam, I said the whole team stunt crazy. Like, oh, hey, imagine how good we'd be if we bring back Kareem Hunt. So it's like, for him to come back, like, I don't know, it's such a crazy full circle moment. Like, I always felt something just didn't seem right about, like, if it would have been more like a damning situation when he left, it just felt like we had to part ways type situation, but the door was still open.
No choice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, the door was still open a little bit. He learned. That's what it was really about. It's a learning experience. Like, dog, you can't, everybody understand the situation now. It's certain things you can and can't do. So for him to be able to come back, I think that's the biggest thing in the world, like, and it's crazy because we get to the end of the season, and if we got Hunt and Pacheco, and Hunt look like Hunt, like that's
what Travis said. Travis said after practice today, he said, "Man, he look like Kareem again." I said,
Hey, I've been telling y'all, dog. Hey,
Pat,
my sources said he looked like Kareem again, bro. Hey, now, Pat, y'all can temper y'all expectations. I'm gonna temper my own expectations. But I heard from 3 separate people he looked like Kareem, and then Travis said it today. I'm like, I text Chuck, like, bro, I've been saying, dog, y'all gonna listen to your boy every once in a while, bro.
Patrick might end up throwing 10 to 15 passes a game if both of them come back and they doing what they do.
Oh, so we had the poll question. What's the first play you want to see from Kareem? Halfback dive, halfback screen. What was the other one? Halfback stretch. And what was the other play?
You mentioned the screen already? Have you mentioned all
the screen. Yeah, the halfback. I said screen.
Okay. I'm trying to stretch play because he used to hit that. Hey, he hit the corner. If it's just that DB or that safety out there, he always did something to just, it's not going to be you. So somebody else better get over here.
Man. Or he jump over you.
or he jump over you.
Man, I ain't never seen nobody jump over somebody in the middle of the field consistently. Like, it was like a special move. It wasn't like he did it a lot. He didn't do it just one time. He did like 5, 6 times. It's like, who is this dude?
Perfect hurdle for him too. And he be doing it just enough. He don't be too high. He be like, let me get back on the ground.
Or he ain't gonna kick you in your chest like AB.
Golly.
Hey man, AB be tripping on Twitter, bro. I just want to put that out there. He be tweeting some wild stuff, bro.
He
Yeah,
don't
he
care.
hired,
AD's off the chain.
he hired some
He
people to
don't
keep
care.
him relevant. I don't blame him.
Man, he be. I'd seen one the other day. I was like, come on, bro. He
Yeah, he don't
tweeted
care,
Puff
bro.
Daddy with a big ass bottle of baby. Never mind.
Oh yeah. I seen that.
I was like, dude, you tripping? Like, but back to the album, Chuck.
But anyhow, but yeah, the very last song, man, the story. And like we pretty much told, like pretty much I asked you like what was your background behind you being a Chiefs fan, and you said that basically in this song right here, the story of how you grew up to become a Chiefs fan. You know, growing up in Alabama, you know, following Derek Thompson, all that, man. So I mean, it was a nice touch in the album. You know what I'm saying? Just to let people know who you were.
Yeah. Because you know, it's a lot of parallels there. He was my favorite player, obviously, because I was repping him so much in college, and then you know he get to the Chiefs, and you know, sad story to go with it. You know, he died on my birthday, actually.
Right.
So it was like it was a rough morning, like waking up, going to school, and like knowing that, and all. It's just you know, but it's a bit of it's one of them things where like I watched this dude grow into the pro player that he was. I watched him do like crazy things that people still ain't never did, you know. So you know, when he was on and off the field, he was just one of them good dudes. So it was cool to just kind of incorporate that into the album. I think that's a must, you know. And then just the way it end, you know, with the horns, the New Orleans vibe, all of that. It's one of them things where, you know, we trying to bring it home, dog. Like that's where that's what it's about this year. I wish we had a game against the Saints in New Orleans in the regular season, but it didn't work out that way because it reminded me of that year when we played the Eagles. My Snapchat memories reminded me when we started off at State Farm and then ended up at State Farm. That was cool, but
it's crazy.
But yeah, we'll see how this go, dog. There's so many different little things with different numbers and stuff, like the play on numbers, like the 3 pat number 15 divisible by 3, and then you got like so. It's just I've been seeing so much different stuff with the numbers. With it just feel like we supposed to win it this time, dog.
Did you see DG hit us with a crazy number? It's the game is on the 29th. Patch 29. Damn, what's the other one? This would be his 29th win against AFC West opponents. And then Kareem's number is 29. He was like, I was like, man, that's crazy. I was like, bro, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That sounds crazy right there, dog. Like that do sound like something though. But man, it's crazy though. My first Chiefs game ever was at the Superdome in New Orleans. Because my daddy was stationed in Biloxi in Mississippi. So
we had Joe Horn or they had Joe Horn? We had Willie Rowe or they had
yeah. What year was that, country?
Okay, I was down there from 94 to 98, 99. So it had to be.
So we had Joe Horn at that time.
Yeah, we still had Joe Horn. They had Willie Rowe though.
Yeah, they had Willie. Yeah.
And I just remember walking in there. We whooped their ass that day too. So it was a good game. I'm like, damn, man, I finally get to see him. You know, you grew up watching them and hey, Dad, can I stay up late and watch Monday Night Football versus John Elway? Like, and then you get to see him in person and they whoop some ass. So it was a good game. That's man. So New Orleans is special for me.
It is.
New Orleans is special. New Orleans is a special town. You can get your ass whooped in New Orleans. Don't get it twisted. But
you gotta have that. You gotta be on your best behavior.
Yeah,
stay in the tour spot. This is my look. Stay in the first quarter. Don't wander too much because you wander too much, you're gonna end up in one of them wars. Say it, Wardy, and then it's over.
Hey,
say it, baby. Where you from, baby?
From down the way.
Man, nah, New Orleans is. I love New Orleans, but New Orleans is grimy, bro. I haven't been there. I haven't been back in a while, so I don't know since Katrina hit. But man, before that, New Orleans was crazy.
Yeah,
But New Orleans is, bro, like today, Friday, but you go down there Tuesday, and they just throwing a parade for no reason,
yeah.
and you like, what? Like, what's going on? It's a crawfish festival for no reason at all down south, bro. That's what I miss down south, man. Down south is
It's
the
different.
women, the food, the hospitality is just different down south, bro. For real. But you go to New Orleans on a random day and they got a full parade going on with costumes, candy, all that. You like, what is going on there?
Yep. Two of my
Grab me a
best
shrimp
friends,
po' boy and call it a day, dog.
live in the quarter, so I'll be down there as often as I can, for real.
And it's nice down there, but it's like I said, don't go too far.
It's like no wonder you got the New Orleans accent down.
Hey, I try. I tried, man. I tried.
Man, that's the
funny.
best accent too.
It's funny because the videographer that I used in Atlanta for the footage we just gathered, he was from New Orleans, and we was riding around listening to the album. And I was like, "Hey, fam, you gotta listen." Hey, he had me play that jump about 4-5 times because he was just dying laughing. He was like, "You did pretty good, fam," but I would know you ain't. Hey, but yeah, he was cool, dog. His name was Young. He cool. He a cool videographer out of Atlanta, but he's from the NO.
That's what's up, man. So yeah, man, let's go and get down to the game, man. Got the Chargers this week. You actually going to the game?
Yeah.
So I mean, what's your expectations for this week against the Chargers, man? I know we expect to win, but like, key players, just stuff that's on your mind.
Honestly, fam, I'm looking at all these games the same. Like, as long as we win, it could be 1 point, it could be ugly. As long as everybody healthy, it's more about, I think this is our first division game, so you gotta win this one, whether Herbert play or not. Is that a decided yet?
I think he is gonna play.
Yeah, I keep hearing some people saying he's not gonna play, but either way,
if both of your tackles missing, he probably should sit this out. Bro.
Oh, they are both. Joe out.
Yeah, I mean, I know they didn't practice today, so they
didn't
gotta
practice
mean they're not playing.
Alt is out, and no, Slater is out, and Alt is questionable. But
yeah,
and they got to buy next week, bro. Just sit them out.
You don't want to risk and you not finna win the division. I hope, dude, they thinking they finna win the division. I know you're supposed to give people but you got to be realistic. You just came in here this first year. This is your team. There's no expectations on you to come through and win the division. You already know what you up against with the Chiefs. It just makes sense to just go on in there, try and run the ball a little bit with JK, let Heineke get a few passes off. I'm sure Quentin Johnson actually been looking better than what he did that first year. So, I mean, I don't think he's what people was trying to say he was. I think he a little better than what, folks was trying to hate on him for. But, I just see this like we do well scoring points against the Chargers. So I see this the first game we crack 30. I say like 31. I see a 31-20 somewhere in there, 31-17. Something
They got to get the pop speech from Friday. You live to fight another
day for real. Yeah, because it's a long game. You don't look at when you in that position. They know who they playing in their division. Of course, you want to try and win and put out your best effort, but if you don't want to, if your tackle's not playing, but you got your star quarterback playing, that don't make no sense.
Man, because I just see Chris Jones falling on him, and it ain't gonna be pretty.
Yeah,
George,
pressure.
Man.
Like the last game, he got injured on his own. Nobody even hit him. Like he just tweaked his ankle on his own. Trying to play through it. So, yeah. I even said to myself, he should have sat out that game against
Plus,
Pittsburgh.
hey, and
So
we didn't even talk about the elephant in the room. This is the Chargers medical team.
Oh,
His leg might be broke. They don't even know.
that's crazy.
I mean, I would hope not. Jeez.
Hey, they stabbed Tyrod in the kidney, bro. Anything can happen.
I still think it's something behind that, dog. They was like, "Hey, get Justin Herbert out here right now."
You think it was a conspiracy?
Hey, I ain't putting it past them, dog. I ain't.
It happened like what, an hour before the game? Like
Yeah.
it was that was weird, bro.
Yeah.
That was a weird one.
I think it was literally right after Tyrod warmed up. And then that's when you heard about it. It was just crazy.
They tried to hit him with that juice and hit the wrong vein.
But yeah, I'm real impressed with Rasheed, dog. Like I knew he was gonna be, he saved us last season. So to see where he at now, it's crazy, man. He could really be the best receiver in the league at one point. Like, I'm just looking at it like, if he keep going where he going, he's so great at breaking tackles and yak and all that stuff. Like, he like a damn near extra running back out there sometime. Like he not in that same category as Debo as far as like, just giving him the ball as a running back or something. But once he get the ball out there on the edge or wherever he at, it's kind of like the same thing. Like he breaking tackles, doing whatever.
Yeah, I've seen him get the Amon-Ra St. Brown comparisons lately with how he's been rolling.
Mm-hmm. He's been kicking on.
Yeah.
So last night I asked a question, and I'm gonna ask you 3 guys from the Chargers all time that you hated but you respected.
LaDainian number 1 out the gate. Antonio Gates, and then probably Vincent Jackson. Well, I mean Phillip Rivers too, obviously, but I'm talking about players I related to that I played.
No,
that's pretty much what we came up with last night too. So
yeah, I had Junior Seau, but I had LT and Gates as well.
Okay,
it's my top 3. So
yeah, LaDainian was.
He a light Sammy Watkins. Ooh, Rasheed?
What?
He don't block as good as Sammy Watkins, though.
Who said he was a light Sammy Watkins? The Jews?
I'm guessing refer to Rasheed. That's what I'm guessing.
Who is the Jews?
He's a longtime fan, sir. Don't disrespect.
Oh, I thought it was Juice from the Ravens.
Like, no. The Juice that's been loyal to our show for a minute now. As one of our loyal supporters.
Is there some Debo and Rasheed Rice though? Right, a little bit.
He be breaking tackles like crazy.
As far as his strength, yeah, absolutely.
When Debo had his year, when Debo had his year, that was crazy, bro.
Yeah, as far as just breaking tackle element, yeah, they in that same realm for receivers. But Rasheed obviously just a better receiver, route running and catching and all of that.
Yeah, ran through the catch for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, man. So we all in agreement that the Chargers gonna forget to plug the thing in again.
Hey, that night they forget to plug the thing in. Damn. Hey, shout out to Kingpin, dog.
Yeah, Kingpin is wild, man.
Hey, him and Wacko be killing me. They swear they gonna charge up one day.
Bolt up, as they say.
Hey,
nah, man.
Keep that I love that stadium though. It's beautiful going out there. I ain't even gonna.
It's so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, stadium.
Hey,
nice.
Am I tripping, or is it a lot more fights in the opposing stadiums this year?
It is. No, it's been like that since we kicked off the year. Yep.
I seen a hell of a one in. It might have been so far.
I think
Niners and Rams. The Niners fans, they always fight.
The Niners and Rams.
The
Rams player so far too. He was fighting, and then his girl was fighting, and then he tried to protect his girl. Then he got knocked out. I'm like, man, what's going? Yeah, I gotta chill out. I seen the Eagles fan talking crazy to the little kid. I'm like, y'all be tripping.
Hey, it's been some wild stuff. I done seen some crazy fights this year.
Yeah, it's been wild.
They be mad, man. They be upset. But we gonna keep winning.
So while it's like
Atlanta was cool when we won. Wasn't nobody tripping like that. That's what's crazy. It seemed like you rarely see some Chiefs fans fighting with folks because we not really out there hot-headed like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it seemed like to me. When I see these little viral clips and stuff, it be the West Coast teams and the East Coast teams. Usually you don't really see a lot of Midwest teams that's fighting like that.
Yeah, that is a fact.
Them damn Raiders fans.
Yeah, I mean, that's the last time you really been in a fight with somebody. It'd be them Fader fans, dog.
The Raiders fans is off the chain. They love to fight because they know they're gonna lose before they even get there.
Hey, that's a fact. They got too much pride. It's like you gotta tone your pride down some.
It's like we're gonna win something. We're gonna win something, damn it. But they lose.
They're not winning this week because everybody, their mama sitting out in Oakland. I mean, in Bay. I mean, the Raiders.
Oh, who they playing?
Who are they playing?
They play the Browns this week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they might.
And you got to think half the people from Atlanta is from Kansas City anyway. It's just a lot of Kansas City in Atlanta.
That is.
Yeah, there is though. But yeah, you said the Browns should be the Pigeons.
Hey, for real, you got the Ravens, the Bengals. The Browns should have been like the Pigeons.
They need to be another bird.
They can't even win the division. You can't even win
They playing like the dodo birds. That's what they should be.
Hey, the Browns can't even win the division. That's crazy. Imagine being fam. Has anybody who been a part of that organization since they got in that division? Like some other than the owner? Is it still the same owners and just?
It's still the same owner though. Art Modell, right? Nah, they might have
Jimmy Haslam is there now.
I wish you could interview somebody, the people that's been a part of that organization since they got in that division, and whether it's equipment people or whoever, and just security guard, whoever, if they just been there from that start. And I just want to see how they feel. Like, y'all ever gonna win the division? Just the division, fam. That's crazy.
Yeah, and some Browns fans be talking like they won something. I'm like, why are y'all even talking trash, man? Y'all
Browns are crazy.
Division shirt, man.
I think they cursed ever since Dwayne Rudd threw his damn helmet.
Bro, I was just about to bring that up, bro. I was just about to bro. They literally had the game won. It was on the game-winning play, and then he just throws his. I'm like, what is he doing?
He just spazzed out.
Hey. Bro, when was that time? What game we made Kenny Anderson or Kenny something? He came off the bench and threw for like 300 on us one day.
I think it might have been Derek Anderson.
Talking about Derek Anderson. He went
Derek
Anderson.
Yeah,
I'm like, who is this dude? And why is he? That's when we used to always give up major points and yards to backup quarterbacks. I used to hate like who playing today? The backup. Oh man, we gonna lose.
Yeah. But nah, this was the one right here. This is when the game wasn't televised, bro. This is when we was really trash, dog. We let Jerome Harrison run for almost 300 yards in our building.
Oh my God, I remember that.
I'm like, who the hell is this?
Hey, dog. I was there when Miles Austin put up 200 on us.
Hey, that's when I lost a bet again. I be betting against the Cowboys too much. I don't do that no more.
I wanted to quit the job that day. I lost
a bet. And I lost a bet. I lost the next time we played the Cowboys bet. Yeah, I stopped doing that.
The Cowboys.
Yeah. So yeah, man. So before we let you go, Wallace, man, who you got come out the NFC to play us in the bowl in New Orleans, man?
Right now, the Lions, dog. I think the Lions gonna pull it together at the end because that's what it's about. Y'all know, just like just like the fans. I guess the fans of the 49ers, the fans of it's really about what you do at the end. And I think the Lions learned a valuable lesson last year, not taking them damn points and doing all that cute shit over there playing in Santa Clara, wherever the 49ers play at. But you can't, if you go back and they just do what they supposed to do, we probably playing them in the Super Bowl.
Right.
So I feel like with Jameson Williams getting better, like on a whole different level now, and they got the same usual suspects, Amon-Ra and Laporta and all that. Gibbs, they're gonna be I don't see nobody beating them in the playoffs over there. I don't understand the Packers hype yet. I get Jordan Love good or whatever, but I'm gonna have to see more from them. Like LaFleur, he be doing too much sometimes. But yeah, I got the Lions, fam.
I'm with you on the Packers. I mean, because like, look, but my thing is this: it seemed like LaFleur looked like he kind of learned so far because they've yet to lose a game with Malik Willis. Malik Willis, he looked pretty competent so far behind that running game, and like that puts him in a good spot. You know, that gives them even more time to get Jordan Love right and back rolling. So, but the Lions, they're not a bad pick. My thing with the Lions is this: I just got to see more games in which they're in situation where they're playing situational football to where they are being smarter about it this time, because I just feel like Dan Campbell, he's still kind of impulsive with his decision making still. So I just gotta see a little bit more, but it's still not a bad pick.
Yeah. I think he gonna learn from it because he know what he did last year. That's tough. That's tough. Like to go out like that is tough. Yeah.
Yeah,
we know.
But man, Wallace, hey, we appreciate you being on the show, man. So tell everybody where we can find The Crown is Heavy at, man.
Oh man, on everything. Just whatever web browser you got, type it in. Wallace Bee, The Crown is Heavy. It's gonna pop up on Spotify, Weezer, anything, Tidal, Apple, all of that. So yeah, just whatever the whole way I approached the record was just making sure at least people from Chiefs Kingdom liked at least one song. That's why they all sound sonically a little different than others. So like I'm sure it's out of the 9 songs on there, you'll find something you'll like at least one. So make sure you check it out.
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Yeah.
But I just want to let people know
we're not trying to replace Red Kingdom, but maybe we can get a remix of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's switch that thing up a little bit.
I'm with that.
Hey, Tech is a genius for doing Red Kingdom. Y'all know that. We all acknowledge that, right?
Yeah, of course.
You can't go nowhere in that parking lot without hearing that song, bro.
Yeah, Red Kingdom automatic, fam.
Man, so maybe we can hook that remix up.
Yeah, that's goated.
Yeah,
that's
and like respect to Tech, you know what I'm saying? He had Red Kingdom for a minute, but I think for our parade this year, would we do 3-peat? We need Red and Yellow Sunday.
Okay.
We need Red and Yellow Sunday at the
let's make it
parade this
happen.
time.
I'm with that.
Speak it out into the atmosphere, manifest it, bro.
We got enough to do a whole little segment together.
I was saying that because he said earlier he would love to do a song with Tech. Red Kingdom, he already in that atmosphere. Let's get it cracking. You know, let's speak it into his existence.
You know, I'm with it. Well, yeah, I appreciate y'all for having me, man. I'll be checking in on the show. You know, y'all be doing y'all thing. I already know y'all dedicated, and I love to see it. That's what we on the same wave. Now I'm dedicated to the music wave. So whenever I got something coming, I'll let y'all know.
Hey, we do need a theme song. I'm just putting it out there.
I'm with it. I'm gonna whip something up then. I got you.
For sure, man. We appreciate it.
All right, fam. I'm gonna catch up with you. Hey, Chuck, you muted.
Yeah, what happened?
I seen him.
You can't hear you. Try it now.
Let me see.
That's what he get. That's what he get. Since we can talk about him now.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you when I still can't hear you. Try and turn
it up. Yeah. I don't know what you did, bro.
Now it say you muted. Oh, okay. He gonna jump on the reconnect.
No, man. Crown, heavy as the crown, right?
The crown is heavy.
The crown is heavy. I'm sorry. I apologize. The Crown is Heavy. Spotify, Apple, Tidal, wherever you get your music, man. Y'all go peep that out. Chiefs Kingdom, support one of your own. If he should sell at least 80,000. How many people fit in Arrowhead Stadium? Let's put all of y'all. Got to just go download a copy, download a song, do something. Listen to the whole project though. You back, Chuck?
Yeah, I don't know what I did either.
Oh, okay, there you.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah. But yeah,
we're trying to get everybody in Arrowhead to buy at least one copy.
Okay. Hey, that's crazy. Then we're gonna have to
Let's hear that in the tailgate parking lot next week. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back in Arrowhead.
if we do that, the next song is gonna be produced by Timbaland and Kanye. Somebody.
And we doing the intro on that bitch.
Hey, listen.
I might get Taylor on there singing the national anthem or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what's up, fam. I'm gonna get up with y'all boys. I appreciate it for real.
Appreciate you, dog.
All right.
Chuck, where you at? Chuck. Oh God. So anyway, Kingdom Cast, like, share, subscribe. We are like 26 followers away from 1100. We need that. Can we get that done, please? Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe. Kingdom Cast, we'll check in with you after the game. Peace.